This is V, and you're watching Buzzing with V. Today, I'm making some candy pouches, perfect for Halloween trick-or-treating, for gifting. I'm using scrapdivadesigns.com. I'm making 3 different types. I've done this last year with a ghost, and I wanted to do it this year in traditional for these dies here. So the dies that I'm using, we'll go over that in a bit. But before I do, check out the description below so you can see all of the links for scrapdivadesigns.com, as well as a discount code. That's V10%. That's VEE10, and the percent sign to save 10% through the entire website. First is the skeleton mini album. So you're able to make a mini album. Also, follow the hashtag so you can see other inspiration projects from other talented crafters, amazing crafters. And so let's get on into it. So this skeleton mini album has 4 pieces. I'm also working with the pumpkin mini album. It has 11 pieces. There are other dies that I will be working with as well. I will list them as well in the description below. I'm not going to use all of this pumpkin mini album dies. I'm going to use only 4 of them, well, including the face. So as you can see, I'm trying to share with you which ones I'm going to use, and so I picked them up. I'm also going to make a treat pouch as well. So I love these little treat bags. There could be treat bags, treat pouches. They're made out of felt. Here is the candy corn mini album die set. You get so many pieces, 26 pieces, and I'm only going to use a few of them, not all of them. I'm also using the essentials die set. I'm not sure if it's available still. However, I will still list it below, but if not, you are able to use any oval or circle dies from your stash. So I've already prepped my felt with some stitching on it, as well as backing. As you can see, the black in this candy corn baggie is prepped already and cut out, so everything has been cut. So all I have to do is use some hot glue and glue it together. I would have been able to sew all of this together. However, I wanted to share with you an easy way that you can create these without any sewing machine. So if you don't want to go that route, you can use glue. It's very simple and easy to use, and make something very creative like this, and your recipients would be appreciative of it as well, because it just looks so handmade, like from scratch or something, not from a die cut or anything like that. But yeah, I'm also using some vinyl. This is fabric vinyl from Walmart. However, you are able to use some, what is that called, page protectors. I did use that last year in my ghost treat baggies like these, and as you can see, I glued down the face, and I just used some hot glue. You can use some Barely Arts, that would work on plastics as well. So as you can see, I'm just sharing with you my hand how it looks, and the pumpkin is fairly wide, so you're able to fit quite a bit in there. The candy corn and the skeleton is a little bit narrow, so you probably could fit maybe 2 in the candy corn, and maybe 2 or 3 small ones in the skeleton. But my favorite one is the skeleton, and you'll see me put a thumbs up. So I glued everything down here and made the pocket, and there you see me inserting my hand inside of the skeleton. And yeah, the skeleton is my absolute favorite from these. Which one would yours be? These are traditional colors, so even though they are, I love how they turned out. And so I'm using Barely Arts here, so you're able to use Barely Arts as well. So I'm using that for the skeleton frame. And so now time for the ribbon. This part is where you tie everything together. As you can see in the candy corn pocket, you can see that I added a die. I was thinking of adding a wording. You're able to do that as well, and you can just stitch that on or glue it. For me, I had forgot to put on the vinyl, and so there is a little bit of a opening at the bottom of the candy corn, and I was thinking maybe I could just put something on there, and I thought later on off camera that I would put some leaves there instead. So I didn't share that here, and I still have to glue it on. I'm not sure still if I'm going to add leaves or not, or a pumpkin, maybe the pumpkin. There's a miniature pumpkin that comes with the pumpkin mini album die set, which I can also put on there. So anything you could put on. As you can see, I already inserted a fun size candy there, and I'm tying the string together, and I leave the string longer. You are able to cut the excess off of that ribbon and then add a sentiment, add a little tag there, and you can put to or from for gifting. You can also make these for trick-or-treaters. That would be fun as well as craft fairs. That would be amazing too. You can whip these up, especially with glue. If you're not going to do any sewing, you can whip these up really fast and make plenty of them on the cheap. So the felt is from Hobby Lobby, and you can get either the thicker one or you could get the thinner one. These are felt sheets and not felt fabric, but if you want to go the felt fabric route, you are able to do that as well. So as you can see, I'm putting some candy inside the pumpkin. You can see that when I flip it over that you can add more candy to it, or even some gifts in their little box or something, money, a gift card, anything you could put inside here. So I tied everything together, and I just love how they turned out. I added a Reese's, and look at the face. I just love the face on this pumpkin. It's such a cute little face. And then the skeleton is my absolute favorite. There goes the thumbs up. I just loved it. It looks so cute. Would have been cute and extremely cuter in pastels, but I wanted to do the traditional for all the traditionals that follow me. So if you follow me, you love traditional, put a pumpkin face. If you follow me and your pastel, put a ghost face. I will see you guys in the next video.